Hey everyone, if you're looking for a reliable way to keep your home powered through blackouts or just want a solid backup for everyday power needs, the OUPES Guardian 6000 dual battery system might be exactly what you're after. I've been testing it out for a few weeks now, and I've got to say, it's one of those products that actually delivers on its promises. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the whole point of this system is to give you real home backup power, and it does that in a big way. The base unit alone packs 4608 Wh, which is already impressive, but what really sets it apart is the expandability. You can add a second battery, it's called the G5 Extra, and suddenly you're looking at over 9000 Wh of capacity. That's enough to keep your fridge, lights, Wi-Fi, and even some medical devices running for days if needed. I tested it by running a full-sized refrigerator for about 36 hours straight, and it barely made a dent in the power levels. That kind of reliability is exactly what you want when the grid goes down. Another thing that stood out to me is the dual voltage capability. Most power stations only give you 120V output, which is fine for most small appliances, but if you've got things like a well pump, a window AC unit, or even a clothes dryer, you're out of luck. The Guardian 6000 changes that by offering true 240V power. I plugged in a portable 240V space heater, and it ran just like it would from the wall. No adapters, no workarounds, just pure, reliable power when you need it most. Now, let's talk about charging because that's where a lot of power stations fall short. The Guardian 6000 uses OUPES rapid recharging tech, and it's seriously fast. Using a 240V outlet, I was able to get the battery from 0 to 80% in just about an hour. That's not just convenient, it's a game saver if you're dealing with an extended outage and need to top up quickly. Plus, it supports solar charging, so if you've got panels set up, you can keep it running indefinitely as long as the sun's out. One of the features I didn't realize I'd appreciate until I tried it was the seamless home integration. The system comes ready to connect directly to your existing transfer switch, which means you don't have to mess around with manual swaps or extension cords. It's all automatic, so when the power goes out, your critical circuits switch over in less than 20 milliseconds. That's faster than most UPS systems, so your computers and sensitive electronics won't even blink. I tested this by unplugging the main power and timing how long it took for the system to kick in. It was nearly instantaneous. The app control is another nice touch. You can monitor power usage, check battery levels, and even set up custom alerts right from your phone. I found it especially useful for keeping an eye on things while I was away from home. If the battery ever dips below a certain level, it'll send a notification, so you're always in the loop. It's not something you'll use every day, but when you need it, it's incredibly handy. I also want to mention the build quality. This thing is heavy, like really heavy. The base unit alone is about 120 pounds, so it's not something you're going to move around often. But that weight is actually a good thing because it means the unit is stable and won't tip over easily. The construction feels solid, with a durable exterior that's designed to handle regular use. The display is clear and easy to read, and the buttons are responsive. It's one of those products where you can tell the manufacturer didn't cut corners. Now, no product is perfect, so let me share a couple of things to keep in mind. First, while the rapid charging is impressive, it does require a 240V outlet or a high-wattage solar array to achieve those speeds. If you're relying on a standard 120V outlet, it'll take much longer to recharge. Second, the sheer size and weight mean it's not something you can easily stash in a closet. You'll need a dedicated space for it, preferably somewhere it won't get in the way but is still accessible for maintenance. Overall, though, the OUPES Guardian 6000 dual battery system is a solid investment if you're serious about home backup power. It's powerful, expandable, and packed with features that actually work as advertised. Whether you're preparing for storms, want to keep your essentials running during outages, or just need a reliable off-grid power source, this system has you covered. If you're ready to take control of your home's power supply, check out the OUPES Guardian 6000 on Amazon. The link is waiting for you below.